So what is going on, everybody? Today was actually a great week for the vendor reset. It's been a while since we had some pretty solid items, some must buys of the week, and today is the day. So let's dive into it. So right at the front, the base of operation, they have the sacrifice. Like, look at the rolls on this though. Weapon damage, critical hit chance. I would personally switch out that critical hit damage for headshot damage, or you could just max out the critical hit damage. Put a mod on there and you have perfect glass cannon. All damage you deal is amplified by 30%. All damage you take in is amplified by 60%. So if you actually like running some type of glass cannon build, well, here you guys go, a really good roll. If you don't have one, great week for all of you guys. Now, since we're already at this vendor, we might as well go through the ones here, but nothing else here really stood out to me. Now, there's an enhanced AUG right there with SMG damage, crit chance, stability, close and personal. Take out the stability, put damage to targets out of cover. Not bad at all. There's a FAL. The rolls on this are pretty bad. I wouldn't even touch it. There's an M45 with pistol damage, health damage. Another one I wouldn't touch. They do have a Douglas and Harding with weapon damage, critical hit damage, health. Another one, the rolls are just too all over the place. Same thing with this Walker and Harris piece. They do have a 7% headshot damage mod if you want to grab that. 4.1% damage drone. They have an ammo box, which is the turret, 7.7% health, and then they all have improved sticky payload, 4% burn duration. If you don't have one of these for your burn builds, I would pick that one up. But yeah, the main one you guys want to pick up from there, obviously, is the sacrifice if you don't have one already. But yeah, pretty nice rolls. Now, the next item's going to be over here at the clan vendor, and there's a couple items always because of the green items, right? So they do have a grudge that is decently rolled with SMG damage 12%, 17% crit chance, and accuracy of 9.7%. I would take off the accuracy and put damage targets out of cover. This always comes with perfect vindictive. Killing an enemy with a status effect applied grants you and all allies 20 meters 18% critical hit chance and 18% critical hit damage. So pretty good. They do have an Eclipse protocol mask. If you don't run the Eclipse mask and you run the holster, the Imperial Dynasty holster, well, this is actually a really good one. It has skill tier, status effects already on there. There's a Striker's Battle Gear. I don't recommend running the backpack, but it does have a 10% status effects that you can use for your recalibration library. And then there is an ongoing directive backpack with weapon damage, critical damage. Another piece I wouldn't use on my ongoing directive. So these are mainly two I don't. Now, besides that, there wasn't really too much. They do have this classic RPK 74 with LMG damage maxed out. So if you need to put that into your recalibration library, you can. But the rolls on this are actually really good because it always comes with LMG damage targets out of cover. It has magazine size, which I would switch to damage to armor, and it already has strain on there. Gain 10% critical hit damage for every 0.5 seconds you are firing. And since with this weapon you do fire a lot slower, strain actually works good if you build it around a crit chance, crit hit build. So yeah, that's just a lot of people actually like running strain on the RPK. So if you've been looking for one, there you go. There is a tactical SASG. Rolls are pretty bad, and then everything else here isn't really that good. So I'm just gonna flash through it real quick. They do have a 4.7% critical hit chance mod, 4.4% deflective damage. They have 8% health for your turret, and then obviously for your hive, 8.3%. But like I said, the main items I called out are the ones I would pick up. Now there are going to be three more items. The next item is almost God roll. It's at the theater, and that's going to be the next item. So once you get to the theater, the vendor here has an item a lot of you guys have probably been looking for a long time. This Contractor Gloves. They have damage to armor, which is always maxed out 10% headshot damage, and then you could roll weapon damage maxed out, armor, depending on what you want. But yeah, these are a pair of gloves. If I didn't have some already maxed out like this, I would probably be picking these up. These are definitely the must buys of the week, the number one item that I would recommend every single person to pick up if you don't have this, because they're technically God rolled. All you have to do is re-roll the weapon damage for armor, or even max out the weapon damage, and then that's it right there. So yeah, recommend picking these up at the theater. 15,000 credits. Now there are going to be two named items. Now you're going to need DZ funds for this. So the first one's going to be at DZ South main entrance. So we're going to head there. So at the DZ South main entrance, you're going to talk to the vendor, and the vendor is going to have the apartment. If you look at it, almost maxed out SMG damage, 13.9%. Critical hit chance is a little low. It does have 5% damage to armor, and it always comes with perfectly measured. Now, if you want to have an SMG that has damage and armor already on it, this would be a perfect one for you to max out that crit chance and you have a really nice rolled one. Now, if you want something like damage your targets out of cover, your crit chance is going to be a little bit low, so you're going to spend some money optimizing it. But yeah, if you've been looking for this, one of the more rare SMGs in the game, it is going to cost you 152 DZ resources. So just keep that in mind. You got to go in the DZ to get those. Now, the final item is also going to cost you DZ resources, and it's over here at DZ West. So right here at DZ West, you're going to take a look and look what we have. We have the death grips. These are the only piece period that has armor on kill on the gloves. It is a 511 piece, but it already has hazard protection. So if you're trying to build like a has armor on kill build, this is probably going to be for you. And then you can max out that core attribute for either weapon damage or armor. Pretty solid rolls. So if you've been looking for one, hey, this is it right here, and this is the final item of the week. Some pretty good items, guys, and I'm telling you, if you guys haven't been picking these up, haven't been paying attention to these videos, I recommend at least stopping by once a week, checking them out. I definitely put out some of the best items to pick up weekly for all of you new, returning, and even veterans who are missing those key pieces for your builds. We'll wrap it up here, guys. Appreciate the support, appreciate the love. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, hey, nothing but skills out.